A lot of people ask me, Doctor, does apple cider vinegar really help lower blood sugar? And the answer is yes, but only if you use it the right way. Hello, everyone. This is Dr. David Mitchell from Strong Health Way. For over 30 years, I've been working with people helping them manage diabetes and blood sugar naturally without relying solely on medication. And out of all the methods I've tried through the years, there's one that stands out: simple, inexpensive, yet incredibly powerful. That's apple cider vinegar. But here's the real question. Does apple cider vinegar truly help control blood sugar? Or is it just another internet myth? Today, we're going to talk about why apple cider vinegar can actually help diabetics maintain better blood sugar control and how to use it safely, especially for those of us over 50. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the health tips we create just for you. And if you find this video helpful, type yes in the comments. If not, type no. That way, I'll know how to make our next videos even better for you. All right, let's get started with the first part. 1. What is apple cider vinegar and why everyone's talking about it? Apple cider vinegar. It sounds familiar, right? But there's actually a lot more to it than most people realize. It's made from fresh apple juice that's naturally fermented through several stages. During this process, the sugar in apples is converted into acetic acid, and this compound is the heart and soul behind apple cider vinegar's incredible health benefits, especially for those with diabetes or high blood sugar risk. You see, acetic acid helps slow down the digestion of starches so your blood sugar doesn't spike after meals. In simple terms, it makes sugar enter your bloodstream more slowly and steadily. On top of that, apple cider vinegar also contains enzymes and antioxidants that protect your cells from free radical damage, something that becomes especially important once we hit our 50s and 60s, when our bodies become more sensitive to even small changes. However, let's be clear about one thing. Apple cider vinegar is not a miracle cure. It can't replace your medication, and it doesn't cure diabetes. But when used correctly as part of a healthy diet and lifestyle, it can be a powerful ally to help your body respond better to insulin, reduce sugar cravings, and keep post-meal blood sugar levels more stable. So the key question isn't, how much should I drink? It's why and when should I use it? And that's exactly what we're going to explore in the next part of this video. 2. How it works. The science behind apple cider vinegar ACV. Have you ever wondered how just one small tablespoon of apple cider vinegar can help steady your blood sugar? Well, the secret lies in a special compound called acetic acid, the key ingredient that gives vinegar its power. When we take a small amount before meals, this acetic acid slows down the digestion of starches and the absorption of sugar in the gut. In simple terms, it prevents sugar from rushing into the bloodstream all at once, so instead of causing a sharp blood sugar spike, your body absorbs it gradually, more gently, and in a more balanced way. But that's not all. Apple cider vinegar also helps improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body can use sugar more efficiently rather than letting it pile up in your blood. For those dealing with type 2 diabetes, this makes a real difference. It can ease the burden on the pancreas and help keep HbA1c levels, the long-term blood sugar indicator, within a safer range when combined with a healthy lifestyle. Another bonus that people often overlook is that ACV helps curb appetite, making it easier to manage your weight, one of the most important keys to controlling diabetes. In fact, studies have shown that taking apple cider vinegar before a meal can lower post-meal blood sugar levels by as much as 30 to 34%. That's not magic, it's science and nature working hand in hand. It is proof that sometimes the smallest habits can bring the biggest changes to our health. So, when is the best time to take it? Let's talk about that next. 3. When should you take it? The timing of when we drink apple cider vinegar really matters. It can actually determine how our body absorbs sugar. If we take it at the right moment, ACV becomes a wonderful partner in balancing blood sugar, But if we take it the wrong way, it might cause stomach discomfort instead. The simplest and most effective way is to drink ACV before meals that are high in starch like rice pasta or bread. At that time, the acetic acid in vinegar helps slow down the absorption of sugar, preventing those sudden blood sugar spikes after eating. For those who often experience high blood sugar at night, you can have a small diluted glass after dinner. It may help balance your blood sugar throughout sleep and even reduce the dawn phenomenon, which is that early morning spike many diabetics struggle with. But here's something very important. Never drink apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach. The acid can irritate your stomach lining or cause acid reflux. The best way is to dilute 1 to 2 teaspoons of ACV in about 200 milliliters of warm water and sip it slowly after eating. Apple cider vinegar isn't a miracle cure, but when we understand it and use it wisely, it can be a gentle, natural ally in supporting healthy blood sugar, especially after age 50. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below so I know you're here. Now let's move on to part number 4. Or who should and shouldn't use apple cider vinegar. Now that we know the right time to take apple cider vinegar, the next step is just as important: who should and who shouldn't use it, because even though ACV is a gift from nature, it's not meant for everyone. For those dealing with high blood sugar, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes, apple cider vinegar can be a powerful natural tool to support healthy blood sugar control. It's also helpful for people trying to lose weight, maintain steady energy levels, and support metabolism, especially after age 50 when our body starts responding more slowly to sugar and starch. However, if you're someone who struggles with stomach issues like ulcers, acid reflux, or esophagitis, drinking ACV might actually make things worse. And for those taking diuretics, insulin, or digoxin, using apple cider vinegar too often can lower potassium levels in the blood, which can be unsafe. That's why before making ACV part of your daily routine, it's always best to talk to your doctor or a nutrition expert first. Sometimes just one small piece of advice at the right time can help us enjoy all the benefits safely and wisely for the long run. After understanding who should and shouldn't use apple cider vinegar, there's one thing we must remember. ACV isn't a magic potion. It can't lower blood sugar if we're still eating pizza, pastries, or ice cream every night before bed. In other words, we have to help apple cider vinegar help us. For ACV to truly work, our bodies need the right foundation. That means following a diet low in refined carbs, rich in leafy greens, fish, lean meats, and natural nuts and seeds. Add just 30 minutes of gentle movement a day, walking, yoga, or light resistance exercises, and you'll help your insulin work more efficiently. And let's not forget about sleep and stress. When we're under stress, our cortisol levels rise, and that alone can make blood sugar harder to control, even if we're drinking apple cider vinegar regularly. So in the end, apple cider vinegar is just one piece of the bigger picture of good health. But when combined with a balanced lifestyle, it becomes a powerful ally, helping us maintain healthy, stable blood sugar naturally and safely, especially as we age. Many of us might wonder, can something as simple as apple cider vinegar really make a difference? The answer is yes, when used correctly and consistently. Take Linda, for example. She's 62 and lives in Texas. She was pre-diabetic, and every morning her blood sugar was high, no matter how carefully she watched her diet. After her nutritionist recommended apple cider vinegar, she started mixing 1 teaspoon into a cup of warm water and drinking it about 20 minutes after dinner. Within just a month, her morning blood sugar dropped by 15 to 20 points, and that heavy, sluggish feeling after meals almost disappeared. She also kept up her daily walks, and that simple combination helped her body gradually find balance again. Then there's James, 58, who has had type 2 diabetes for years. He was taking his medication regularly, but his blood sugar after dinner stayed high. When he started drinking diluted apple cider vinegar before dinner after 2 months, His HbA1c dropped from 7.4 to 6.8. He said not only was his blood sugar steadier, but he also craved sweets less and felt lighter, more energized. Stories like these aren't rare. They remind us that sometimes the gentle power of nature can bring truly amazing results as long as we understand it, respect it, and practice it the right way every single day. So we've come to the end of our journey exploring apple cider vinegar and the real impact it can have on blood sugar and overall health after 50. If you're looking for a natural, safe, and affordable way to help manage your blood sugar, try starting with just 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar, diluted in warm water in the evening. But remember, apple cider vinegar isn't a miracle cure. It's simply one small tool in the bigger picture of living a healthier life. What truly makes the difference is the right knowledge, the right habits, and a bit of consistency every single day. If this video helped you understand more about the power of apple cider vinegar, don't forget to like, subscribe to Strong Health Way, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest tips on nutrition, diabetes, and healthy living for seniors. And how about you? Have you ever tried apple cider vinegar yourself? Did it help you manage your blood sugar better? Share your experience in the comments below, because your story might just inspire someone else who's also trying to take back control of their health naturally.